we'll be pretty much just going through the lore blurb for the most part, and then just kind of saying, hey, this is probably what it'll be like. I think that the troop choices especially will be very, very transparent in a one-to-one translation into the tabletop, or I'm sorry, into Total War from the tabletop. So it should be pretty quick jumping through those. But let's just move on over to those troopy troops, which I guess I'm going to be sticking with. So our first one is the Nobblers. Nobblers are wicked creatures possessed of malicious but limited cunning. They are not too distant relatives of the goblins that plague the world and are similar to their green-skinned cousins in height, with most specimens standing a little taller than a man's waist. Nobblers are cruel-minded and their ability to do harm is only limited by their lack in physical strength. Their gnarled bodies are topped with large, bulbous heads. They have scrawny arms that end in wide, dexterous hands. Ogres tolerate Nobblers in their camps, especially if they make themselves useful by carrying and fetching things. In battle, a large group of Nobblers can be, if not exactly formidable, then at least a bit dangerous.
The extraction
they often
point
take to
has
the
been
battlefield in the
identified.
hope of stealing some particularly shiny thing before the corpse harvest. Nobbler fighters arm themselves with an assortment of broken bottles, swords, spear tips, false legs, bang weasel teeth, pointy sticks, and rusty daggers. Basically anything they can get their grasping hands on. Most of the time, the Nobblers will loiter behind the ogres, making threatening yelps while lurking back in safety. They can unleash a hail of sharp stuff, ranging from bristle hogs or sharpened horseshoes to jagged rocks. While short-ranged, such pointy rubbish can occasionally cause some real damage. In extreme circumstances, i.e. actual conflict, Nobbler fighters will frenziedly jab their enemies in the nether regions with their weapons until they or the enemy stops moving. Every now and then, their sheer numbers enable them to pull foes down in a tide of snapping bites, stabby blades, and pure malice. When things do not go quite so well and they start to die in their droves, well, they're Nobblers. Some Nobblers are known as trappers. These outgoing and vindictive Nobblers are the largest of their kind, and delight in catching and torturing the small mammals that populate the foothills of the Ogre Kingdoms. Hunting is too sporting for these Nobblers, who much prefer to trap their prey. To this end, they have perfected the art of laying out jagged man-snappers, pits lined with stakes, wickedly barbed nooses, and other cruel devices that will incapacitate the unwary. Once they have snagged something, they like to play with it, usually jabbing it with sharp sticks, or devouring it, or bribing their masters with it as a light snack. They will attempt to capture or kill anything up to the size, and, by the temperament, of a mountain goat. Nobbler trappers decorate themselves with pelts and smell like they roll about animal carcasses, which they do when no one is looking.